Hi, we meet again. How's everyone doing this Sunday? I hope everyone's having a great day. Relaxing, watching football, church, whatever rocks your boat, wherever you were doing. So, hello to another thankful Sunday. Faithful, thankful Sunday. Hello to another thankful Sunday. All right. She's clothed in strength and dignity and laughs for the fear of the future. Proverbs 31, verse 25. Let's get going with our savings. Yes, yes, yes. The weather is nice outside, despite being a little enough chilly. It is. It will cover you with its feathers, and under its wings you will find refuge. Its faithfulness will be a shield and your rampart. And rampart. All right. So in this verse, this verse is basically a reminder of God's protection and an assurance to those who believes. It emphasizes that if you trust in God, you will find refuge and security in His care, just as a young bird finds safety in his mother's wings. So whatever you're going through, and this year has been a year for a lot of people, just a constant, I would say, like up and down roller coaster. What am I doing? How am I gonna make it through this? So hold on, just have faith and you will definitely find your way through this. $3. Let's move on to the next one. Oh no, the next one's a roll and save also. Before we get into our, all right, rejoice, evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Jesus Christ concerning you. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 16 to 18. And what are we going to do? A 6. The year is slowly winding down, and we're out here like doing the best we can. All right, let's get on with the women of the Bible. All right, there is a 7 challenge from Little Sprout, 9 women of the Bible, and this one is completed. So is this one. And all right, let's go with her. And who knoweth whether thou art come to the kingdom for such a time as this, Esther. Oh, Esther gets a 6. Are we gonna give one word to this book today? Actually, I think I will just give one word to this book today. We are gonna go down the whole row of this book, one row at a time until we get there. All right, we are on to our coloring book, and yeah, girl decided to change something in here. All right, so we're gonna finish this. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. All right, we will do 6 today, but going forward, every page will be $5. It's $5 per page, no matter how much words is on there, and we will do that. Right now, it's $2 per word, right? Or is it $1 per word? I think it's 2. You know, I can never keep up with sometimes with the things I have going on. So $6, and next week. All right. So while I tell you this, my daughter's had me cracking up a few minutes ago. So I have these ornaments that I had downstairs in a box, and I'm like, oh, let me go through this. I gotta organize this. It's gonna get a little out of hand, And of course, the hubby's been like, oh my God, you need to get rid of this. Oh my God. It's like, oh my gosh, just stop. It's not in anybody's way. A lot of things. Let's organize. And it's all, honestly, it's all things that like, wifey, you should do this one. You should get rid of this. When I pull his boxes out, it's like, oh no, I need that. Oh no, I need that. Oh no, I need that. I'm like, oh, no, you don't. So I went until he's not there to all by myself to mess around with my own things. So I have these really Hello Kitty ornaments, right? This one. And I think I have like, well, I had a couple different ornaments. All right. Oh, it just dropped one. So I have this one on a roller skate. Oh, and I have a dog Vader, right? So I had one more Hello Kitty, and that was on a bobblehead that needs to be in the sunlight. Two nice Christmas ones, and one more of this. But I have this, and so Hello Kitty was like maybe two of each, and I'm like, oh no, three of each Hello Kitty, and this other cartoon called Pac-Man. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of them, but not throw them out. I put them in the box. I'm like, oh, I have things I'm just gonna donate to a a food pantry, a thrift store. A lot of thrift stores around here are pantry areas. They do sell things, and my daughter I go thrifting. I'm like, oh, just donate to this store. I coupon. So, and then I also had some hair care. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of it. So I used to sell my stockpile most of the time, but now I don't really do that much anymore. I don't coupon like I used to. So the extra hair care that you constantly buy in CVS to get good deals or makeup, I'm like, oh, I could drop it off or just donate it. So I put those in there, and my daughter was like, what are you doing? I'm like, where is it? I refused to tell her where it is. So I finally said to her, it's in the basement, in a box. Don't like going to the basement, but no, she's eager to go. I'm like, okay, fine, go ahead. Like, I hope something grabs you down there. She was like, you better knock on wood right now. I'm like, what? There's nothing in the basement to grab you. It's like perfectly clean, neat basement. Nothing is there to grab you. She turned and she looked at me and she said, you never know where the devil is hiding. Knock on wood right now. And I just started laughing. I'm like, wait, what? She said, knock on wood that nothing grabs me. You never know where the devil is hiding. No, knock on wood. So she said, go find. So it was the wood right there on the door. And I just said, knock on the wood. And she's like, thank you. You never know where the devil is hiding to come and snatch me up. Just knock on wood. And we just went in the basement and get her what she wanted. I thought that was so funny that my daughter said to me, you never know the devil's hiding, knock on wood. She just said, no, mama, not today. Not today. So it's a 4. Oh my gosh, I smudge it. Really, that's fine. All right, let's take a 1. And we will drop a 5 in here. All right, let's go with this one. So my baby girl told me to knock on wood to save her from, you know what? Another 1 out of this one. And drop a 5 in this place. So that's my story for the day, or for the week. Four. Oh, you got a 4 this time. They want to stick with the 2s all the time. We might be rolling again because as you can see, I don't know, a 1. I'm going to give you a second roll and a 3. So that's 4. Them 5's just been hanging out here and somebody else's. Oh, we're just doing this one. Every week we pick a different one. So this is you today. All right. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. And that is a 3. Exodus chapter 3 verse 2. the burning bush, guys. Oh, what is it for? So in the burning bush, right? So Moses, Exodus chapter 3, verse 2, the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within the bush. Moses saw that the bush was on fire and did not burn up. Chapter 3, so Moses thought, I will go over and see this straight sight, why the bush does not burn up. Chapter 4 said, when the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses says, here I am. The burning bush is a significant event in the Bible, marking God's initial call to Moses to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. It is a scene that emphasizes God's presence, love, and holiness of the place where God speaks. So we need 4. 4. 1 and 5 and 5 make it 10. So we are going to change that out. And we're going to drop a 10 in here. What we got? A 1. And this was a Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Now that, if that ain't true, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 12. He's the same today. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. God does not change. All right. He's like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruits in its season, and its leaf does not wither. In all it does, he prospers. Psalm chapter 1, verse 3. What we got in the first one on top? 3. Right. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. And that's a 4. This one got ruined. Some reason I could not have gotten when I did my laminate. I cannot get that bubble out in the middle, and I refuse to toss it in the trash, hoping that I can fix do anything about it. So I call it is what it is, and that's a 4. And if anyone is in Christ, he's a new creation. All things have passed away. Behold, all things has become new. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. 3 and $4. We are gonna go, let's see, go back and maybe roll for our ladies again. We're gonna go back to the book and let's see what we got. So we finish up this page. Let me see if I can finish up this page. So that's 5. And I actually will finish up this page with $5. Trying to find a perfect color. Actually, that is actually 10 on this beautiful one right here. Ooh. So this is actually 10 for the last one. All right, so that's done. So we are going to drop 10 in here instead of 5 to wrap this up. And I just need to sit down later on and clear up this money mess. You know, basically get my wands out. If I roll, let me see. Can I get a 5? A 6. So you already know we're just going to put a $5 in there, right? Since we give you a roll yesterday, why don't we give you a 5? And when she had said so, she went away and called Mary, her sister, secretly saying, "The master is come," and called her for thee. As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly and came unto him. And that would took a 5 instead of a 6. We're not doing an IOU. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope each and every one of you have a blessed day. You'll consolidate those in a minute later. I like doing that because then I like using the change to do the other things I need to get done. Hope everyone have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope those of you who are playing the football and you have and you're rooting for some team, and I know I see some of you with your football challenges. Yes, I have. I wish some of you the best of luck, and I hope that the team you are rooting for wins. I do. All right, guys. As a New Englander and Patriots fan, I still believe we're in a rebuilding, but we look better than we did in the last few years. And I do not get mad about it. When people are so upset, it's like we have been, this New England area has gotten so much wins. Just be grateful. Be grateful that I'm thankful for all the wins we have gotten. Sometimes it takes a while to rebuild to get you where you need to be. It does. And I'm like, wait, now imagine if you're arguing and you're so upset now. Think about other states and other teams and their fans who had gone decades with drought of not going anywhere and making a difference and seeing anything. Think about how they felt. Like, ooh, just be thankful and let's let it be. Let Mike Vrabel, let the guys, Daniels is back. Let them work and give them a chance. Let them work. And let's hope we can build something good, okay? Let's not go crazy. So hopefully this Sunday, whenever you're watching this, I hope whatever team you're rooting for, I hope you guys get that win. And as long as you're not playing the Patriots, then you could you know I don't know. Yeah, that's not, no. I want to say that's not Christian of me, but no, that's not lying. Lying would be unchristian like. So no. That's how I feel. So we're gonna say how I feel. All right, guys, stay blessed. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Thank you and bye.